We invite our last two speakers, Mike Steinberg and Silimu Musia. Are they here?
Thank you, Program Director. People, one of the difficulties that we have in these kind of public hearings, and what I've been listening throughout, is that the public hearings essentially focus on what is going wrong in our country in regards to government. When in truth and in fact, the proper way to explain what is going on in our country is to put in the caveat that says government under the African National Congress. And if you leave that out, you leave out the fact that the African National Congress was in discussions in many clandestine meetings with our former oppressors or our current oppressors. And if you leave out that particular aspect of the African National Congress and the relationship with the oppressor before 1994, then you leave out a critical part of trying to understand the circumstance in which we do not have land, the circumstance in which all of us are complaining about various issues, the circumstance in which Kulumani complains, the circumstance in which Mr. Challam complains about the judiciary. All of those things are directly related to clandestine meetings between the African National Congress and the oppressor who continues to be the oppressor. It is unrealistic that we should be standing here today and having a discussion like this 22 years after the fact, when in truth and in fact, the bottom line of our problem rests with the matter of racism. And in 22 years, government under the African National Congress has done nothing whatsoever to bring us to an understanding of how racism works. Racism is not penny sparrow in that sense. Racism is about dispossession, and we do not have land because of dispossession. And if you go on and claim victories about taking Penny Sparrow to court, you're claiming that much of a victory. The victory that we must claim is the victory for the dispossession of our property. Now, I told the speaker that my organization is called the Apartheid Museum. Now, what you understand about the Apartheid Museum is a structure that's there at Gold Reef City Casino. On the 2nd of December 2001, the Sunday Times ran an article for you which told you that the Apartheid Museum was conceived by Abraham and Solomon Kroc. Now, the Sunday Times lied to you, and everybody else lied to you, because in September 1998, I had a 48-page full-color prospectus, and the person that bought my prospectus with the registered trademark, the Apartheid Museum, was the Deputy Minister in Arts and Culture, Bridget Mabandla. She bought my first document. It was bought but the first document came to my home, and they bought a 48-page full-color prospectus outlining the detail of the Apartheid Museum. In January 1999, Mr. Nelson Mandela sent me a letter in which he said, "Congratulations." But when it came to the time for the African National Congress to be able to say, no, the Kroc brothers are lying, nobody in the whole of the African National Congress was willing to say that, until the Krocs put under oath that they stole my registered trademark with the African National Congress. And it's under oath. I brought this document to give it to the chairperson. Now there's something I want to tell you, because we have a judge here in this house, and we have very qualified people. I have been in litigation with Gold Reef City Casino for 15 years. Let me tell you two things which a judge will qualify for me. There is no law in the Republic of South Africa that will allow you to register a company while somebody else's trademark is on the trademarks register. There is no such law in the Republic of South Africa. There is no law in the Republic of South Africa that can allow you to register a company without a CM5. This is a fact. There is no law in the Republic of South Africa that can allow you to register a company without the written permission of the trademark holder. I am the holder of the trademark, the Apartheid Museum. And the company that I have been litigating with for 15 years is a company called the South African Apartheid Museum at Freedom Park. While my trademark was on the register, and for 15 years, to go along with Mr. Challam, not one judge in the Republic of South Africa is able to call out the law the way it is. And I go back and I say to you, listen very, very carefully. Listen carefully to what I'm saying. I'm saying to you that it is an artificial inspection of government if you do not inspect your government in the context of a government that is led by the African National Congress. That is your primary focus. It is your government that is led by the African National Congress, that brings about all of the problems that we face, especially everything that relates to racism. Thank you.